Good morning guys, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming. Today I'm back on Forza Motorsport 7 and I'm having a look at the Forzathon challenges. You may notice that there's two more challenges appeared. These are the monthly challenges which have come back as part of the latest update. So I'll be looking at those first. First off we have Learning the Ropes, which you have to complete 3 races in any class time attack rival situation. For that you get 100,000 credits. There's also August monthly races, which you have to complete 10 races, for which you get 300,000 credits, so that's pretty straightforward. First off, I'll have a look at the 10 races. It's easily done. All you do is pick the 30-second race mode, pick a car and just go through the tracks as it suggests. 10 races later and you will be getting a 300,000 credit boost. So you get the pop-up saying you've made progress in August monthly races, and another one saying congratulations, you've completed the August monthly races, which is absolutely brilliant. Back into Forzathon and you can see I've just been rewarded my 300,000 credits. An easy win. Next up it's Learning the Ropes. So it's win 3 races in any class in time attack mode on rivals. So again, easy enough. I'll only show you one of the 3 races. So going into a homestead in BMW i8, the aim is to do a lap or 2, beat some rival times and then just move on. Of course you do this 3 times and you get your reward. There's quite a few things been updated in the new Forza 7. You've got the monthly challenges back, as you can see. You've got new modes in free play. You've got drift mode and you've got test drive mode. The drift mode, as it suggests, is there just to take a car out, perform some drift manoeuvres and just see what you can get. And the test drive is much in the same vein. You take the car out, race it around the track as much as you want, just get a feel for things. £180,000 credits later, my bank balance is looking a lot nicer. Cut forward to Friday and the Forzathon challenges for the week have gone live, so I'm going to go into there, have a look at that and see what we've got. First off we've got sliding around. This is your 1 tier challenge. You have to get a drift score of 5,000 in a single lap at a drift event in a vintage off-road division car. I mean, you've got Traditions Rule, which is win a race in a vintage GT division car. Then of course there's Land of a Rising Sun. We have to win a race at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca in a Mazda car. It doesn't look like I'll be able to combine anything this week like I did last week. It'll be a case of going in each one and completing it in turn. No shortcuts, no doubling up. So let's make a start, shall we? Decided to show you my second lap in my Ford Bronco because my first lap was particularly pitiful. I'm not great at drifting, and I think I've mentioned that in a previous video when we had a drifting challenge, but you can get around the track. I can get the 5,000. I already have done on the first lap, but it was So pitiful. I thought the second lap was probably the wiser choice. So vintage vehicles, it's a Ford Bronco, an American icon. I would make a joke about police chases, but I don't think they're funny anymore. Although driving like this, I don't think the police will have too much worry catching up with me. Once again with drift challenges, it tends to be silly little drifts rather than, you know, big stylish drifts. My biggest challenge as always is actually keeping it on the track afterwards. About 5,000 is pretty easy to get in a lap, so it's not too much of a worry. Coming around towards the last few corners now. I really don't like drift challenges. There you go, I'm over my 5,000 for the lap, so that's definitely challenge achieved. As I'm coming up towards the finish line, I'll be glad when this challenge is out of the way. So that's that challenge. I'll end it there, and I'll just let the time run down, because I've already achieved what I needed to. So back off there, I get a pop-up telling me I've made progress in sliding around, and I've completed sliding around. First challenge done, out of the way. I've just received my swirl driver gear. It's just so hypnotic, apparently. Next challenge, traditions rule. Win a race in a vintage GT racing division car. Okay. Decided to go for the Aston Martin on this one. It's a nice car. Like I said, it's a shame Mazda didn't make them, otherwise I could knock off the first part of the next challenge. It's a classic Aston Martin. It's pretty quick. Stability is a bit hit and miss, but that might be because my controller's on its way out. The stick's starting to show a little drift. But at the moment I'm still more or less keeping it in a straight line. Otherwise it's going to be an Amazon job and ordering a new controller. Over the line, that's that challenge completed. Nice to see the pop-up, you've made progress in traditions rule. Back into the Forzathon menu, and the next step is complete a lap at Circuit de Spa de Francorchamps in a Forza GT division car. Okay, let's go. So today I've taken my Lamborghini out. I haven't raced the Lamborghini in a while, so it'll be nice to see how it handles around the track. So I decided to do this. It's 4 laps, so I'm not going to show you all 4 laps. I'm just going to do my 30-second cut. 30-second of the first lap and 30-second of the last. So after all, you don't want to see me racing around track for a good part of 10 minutes. It's a nice car, it's nice handling. Although I am just saying flat out on this, I'm not really trying to have any technical skill, just more a case of hammer it around the track and get the achievement. Now I come finish line, it's almost 11 minutes to do the 4 laps, so certainly cutting down 30 to 30 is the best way to present it. Another pop-up telling me I've made progress in Traditions Rule, and another pop-up telling me I've completed Traditions Rule. So that's the second of the 3 sets of challenges completed today, for which I've received a 1963 Ferrari. Very nice. Next step, Land of the Rising Sun, win a race at Laguna Seca in a Mazda car. I've decided on a 30-second race, just because this offers the fastest progression. This car's not exactly stock, I have up to the horsepower on it, so it shouldn't be too hard to keep ahead of the competition. There you go, the Mazda RX-5 over the line and rewarding me with a pop-up. You've made progress in Land of the Rising Sun. Back to the Forzathon menu and we'll have a look and see what's next. Complete a race in a Nissan manufactured vehicle. Okay. We've got a few Nissans. I've decided to go for the Nissan Nismo, which those of you who've played the Forza 7 demo will be familiar with. It's a car which I haven't actually driven since the demo, despite owning it from close to the beginning. It's a very nice car, handles well. On this race in Prague, my opponent's going to be a little bit cheeky and getting ahead of me, but not to worry, I'll catch up with them. I'll be doing some cash builder work on Unbeatable, so I think I've actually left it on Unbeatable rather than putting it on, I think it's Pro mode, the one below it, but I've passed them. I'm in first place, not too far to go now before the finish line. I do like the Nismo, it's a really nice car, it handles really well. I definitely remember it being my favourite car when I did play the demo. I might have to use this more often in races. But foot to the floor, 130 mile an hour across the line. Absolutely brilliant. Gives me a pop-up. You've made progress in Land of the Rising Sun. So going back, my final challenge is complete a race where you go at least 150 miles an hour in a Japanese car. Let's take the Honda Civic out. This is the 2018 Honda Civic around the Indianapolis Speedway. I don't think I'll have too many problems hitting 150 miles an hour in this one, because this was a free car a couple of months ago and I've got two of them. There's one I got for free and the other one I actually bought. This one I've actually tuned up and it's a lot faster than it should be. It definitely breaks the division rules, but when you're pushing 200 miles an hour down the straight, the 150 mile an hour target doesn't seem that much of a problem. The Indy circuit is nice and short. You can usually lap it in most cars in around a minute. I'm coming up on a minute now. And across the line, bang on 59 seconds and 0.768. So yes, definitely under a minute. So that'll be your third and your final challenge when it comes to Land of a Rising Sun. I've got the confirmation pop up that I've made the progress. And a confirmation saying congratulations, you've completed it. The 2013 Mazda is my prize for that one. Everything done for today. That's sliding around, traditions rule, Land of a Rising Sun. Your 1-step, your 2-step and your 3-step challenges all completed. Let's have a look at next week. We have drifting tandem style, get sideways with friends, which would be tandem drifting, that would be fun. You get a Dodge Dart GT for that. There's vintage offerings, which is classic cars, which you receive the pink driver gear. Then of course there's power through it, raw speed, for which you receive a 2009 Ferrari Italia. Very nice. Well, that's it guys for today. If you like my videos, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the other one. Anything to say, leave a comment. To keep up to date with what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button. At the moment I'm predominantly recording Forza videos and Fortnite videos. So until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy and happy driving.